We all know the struggle, facing a task we must do, but feeling zero motivation. Maybe it's a homework assignment, a project at work, or even just chores around the house. We stare at the task, knowing it's important, but our minds wander and our energy fades. It's not laziness, it's a lack of genuine interest. When we don't see the point, it's hard to care, no matter how much we try to force ourselves. When a subject feels irrelevant, our internal drive vanishes. The mind drifts, searching for something more meaningful or exciting to latch onto. So we turn to external motivators, grades, career goals, fear of failure. We hope these will spark the energy we're missing, and sometimes they do. These can push us for a while, but they're fragile. The excitement of a reward fades quickly, and the pressure of avoiding failure can become exhausting. Learning becomes transactional, just enough to pass, not to understand. We do the minimum, focusing on the outcome instead of the process. This approach is brittle and easily collapses under pressure. When the rewards disappear or the stakes get higher, motivation crumbles. True education isn't about ticking boxes. It's about building lasting knowledge. It's about connecting ideas, making sense of the world, and growing as a person. Real, sustainable learning comes from within. When we're curious, engaged, and invested, we remember more and understand more deeply. This is intrinsic motivation, the joy of solving, understanding, and discovering. It's the spark that makes learning feel like play, not work. When we're intrinsically motivated, learning itself is the reward. We don't need gold stars or trophies. The satisfaction comes from within. The process becomes engaging and fulfilling. We look forward to challenges, and setbacks become opportunities to grow, not reasons to quit. This is the state we need for genuine mastery. It's where real progress happens, and where learning becomes a lifelong adventure. So how do we move from external rewards to true motivation? How do we ignite that inner spark and keep it burning? Let's explore the power of curiosity and discover how it can transform the way we learn and grow. Curiosity is the engine of deep learning. It's the urge to ask why, to make sense of the world. As we grow, school and society can dampen this impulse. We focus on right answers, not interesting questions. To reignite curiosity, shift your focus from outcomes to discovery. Give yourself permission to explore tangents and connect material to your interests. When you're curious, studying becomes an adventure, not a chore. Knowledge gained through curiosity sticks with us. The first step to motivation? Find a spark of curiosity in any subject. Curiosity comes in different forms: epistemic and sensory. Epistemic curiosity drives us to understand and solve problems. Sensory curiosity is about experiencing new sights, sounds, and sensations. Both are powerful for learning. Watching a documentary or visiting a museum can make abstract ideas real. Sensory experiences fuel our desire to know more. Combine reading with videos, podcasts, or hands-on activities. A multi-sensory approach makes learning memorable and enjoyable. You're not just absorbing facts, you're experiencing discovery. This synergy keeps motivation high. Within curiosity, there are actually two powerful types: diversive curiosity and specific curiosity. Understanding how these work can help you unlock your own motivation and make learning more engaging. Diversive curiosity is that restless urge to explore, to seek out new things, and to sample whatever catches your eye. It's the feeling you get when you're scrolling endlessly, browsing through books, or hopping from one idea to the next. While it's often dismissed as mere distraction, diversive curiosity is actually the spark that can ignite a deeper, more focused interest. It's the gateway to discovering what truly fascinates you. Specific curiosity, on the other hand, is laser-focused. It's the drive to answer a particular question or solve a specific problem. This is when you zero in, determined to understand something in depth. You can't simply force yourself to be specifically curious about something. Instead, specific curiosity grows naturally out of diversive curiosity. One leads to the other. So start by skimming widely. Let yourself explore, flipping through books or scanning a table full of interesting objects, just to see what grabs your attention. When you stumble upon a surprising fact or make an unexpected connection, pause and notice it. These moments are clues to what might spark your deeper interest. Let that spark turn into a question. Ask yourself, why is that so? Or, how does that work? This is the moment when curiosity shifts from general to specific. Now you're not just reading or searching at random. You're on a mission, reading with purpose and actively seeking out answers to your own questions. What once felt like a boring or tedious task is now transformed into a personal quest, an adventure fueled by your own curiosity and drive to know more. This is how you manufacture genuine motivation for deep learning, by harnessing both diversive and specific curiosity and letting one lead you naturally to the other. Let's break down a simple, practical strategy you can use to make curiosity a natural part of your study routine. One that actually works in real life, not just in theory. Before you dive into your main study session, set aside about 15 minutes for what I call a curiosity prep session. This is your time to warm up your mind and get genuinely interested in what you're about to learn. Use this time to hunt for surprising facts, quirky details, or fascinating stories related to your topic. Let yourself wander a bit. Explore articles, videos, or even podcasts that spark your interest. As you explore, try to find at least one thing that genuinely hooks your attention. Something that makes you pause and think, wow, I want to know more about this. Next, jot down any questions that pop into your mind about this interesting detail. Don't worry about whether you know the answers yet. Just let your curiosity lead the way and write freely. These questions become your personal roadmap for learning. They'll guide your focus and give your study session a sense of direction and purpose. Now, as you study, use your questions as a guide. Your goal isn't just to memorize facts, but to actively search for answers to the things you're genuinely curious about. This active search keeps you engaged, and you'll often find that new questions pop up as you go. Let your curiosity evolve and keep adding to your list. By doing this, you're building your own motivation instead of waiting for it to magically appear. You'll notice your energy and focus growing as you study. When you approach learning as a process of discovery, curiosity transforms studying from a chore into an adventure. That's the real secret to focused, effective learning.